City of Johannesburg has come under heavy criticism for a 2.5 billion rands loan it says will revamp the local economy. The city is facing a cash crunch that it says affects its ability to deliver quality services to its residents, such as consistent access to water, electricity and refuse removal. Critics, however, say the move may worsen the city's finances and may see ratepayers having to fork out more money to repay the city's debt. Ntokozo Khumalo filed this report.
The City of Johannesburg has turned to debt to help solve its service delivery issues. It has approved a 2.5 billion rand loan facility from the French Development Agency to be paid back over 15 years. In a statement to Newzroom Afrika, the city's MMC of Finance, Dada Morero, says the funding will enable the implementation and delivery of projects and services. The city has also promised that the loan will benefit residents without the cost of the debt being transferred to them. While most political parties backed the city's move to approve the loan, the Freedom Front Plus and the Good Party voted against the move. The Good Party says that there needs to be clarity on how the money that will incur 3.5 billion rand interest over its 15-year term will be spent.
I think what was most alarming about this project is that it was earmarked for capital expenditure. But when the reports and when the recommendation was sent to council, there was no plans, there was no itemization of what projects would be undertaking.
Cook says while a major city like Johannesburg uses loan facilities from time to time, the focus should be on finding other ways to collect more money.
So the revenue collection has to be ramped up. What also needs to happen is that we have to be able to service the existing infrastructure so that less breakages occur, which will take less money out of the operating expenditure.
The South African Federation of Trade Unions says recklessly adding to the city's loan book without clear goals about how the money will be spent could affect citizens the most.
Accompanied by the conditions, and some of those conditions might include the French Development Agency pushing, alongside other institutions of capital, pushing the city towards greater hyper-commercialization of municipal services. And we know that our city is currently hit by the skyrocketing costs of municipal services.
He adds that the National Treasury needs to step up to ensure the city does not decay further.
One of the problems that leads to the city having cash problems and unable to run some of its spending obligations in terms of services has been the superficial barrier or the superficial wall that has been erected between local government and the national government. Because we think that the source of funding has to be the national treasury. It can't be that you push the local governments to find cash on their own.
The managing director of OPH, a property management company operating in the city, says public-private partnerships should play a bigger role in revitalizing the city's economy. He believes that the city's economic potential lies in ensuring small and medium-sized businesses thrive.
The private sector is willing to invest where there's safe returns. They really are.
One entrepreneur who says he has worked in the city for more than 12 years with his clientele, largely international tourists, believes that the money should be spent on revitalizing the city for small businesses. While he has his products in stores at upmarket Melrose Arch and the airport, he says setting up shop in the Joburg CBD is not worth it.
Putting our economy so down because of when person think of coming to Joburg, they think of how dirty is that place. You see? Well, here at Gandhi, it's a little bit better because of you can walk around and there are too many securities here. You cannot be marked by people.
For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Johannesburg.